the training dummy.
Excellent idea.
빗자루 타고 다니는 건
This
참
time
잘한
will be
거죠.
a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
로딩도 그렇게 안 걸리고.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
That's it!
또. 자, 다음.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Good one! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well
빗자루
done.
태우지 말라고?
Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
그래, 바로 시작하자.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a
Sebastian.
real victory.
That's the spirit.
4명 헐. 챔피언십 라운드.
Stupefy.
Rewind the one.
Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
You're better than that.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Give him more force.
Ringo. Stupefy. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Leviosa. Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
악시오, 인센티브.
Perhaps one day I'll
학교에서 학폭을 권장하는 중이야.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
상을 받을 차례.
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
좋아, 좋아. 자, 퀘스트가 갱신이 되었대. 인센디오. 그리고 피하세요. 아, 피하러 가는 약초학 수업. 일단은 수업 들어가자. 수업 들어가기 전에 저거 해야 되겠는데? 10번 굴러야 되네. 이거는 자동 이동 없는 게 좀 아쉽다.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Uh-oh.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Accio.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task.
얼굴이 저 정도만 됐어도 내가 역해를 했겠다.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew.
중국산.
Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
가자.
Nice to meet you. I'm
빨리
Leander.
가자.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark
빨리
Arts,
가자.
by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright. Here we are. Home of the Chinese. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll take them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
갈릭 교수에게 돌아가세요.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
검은상 선생 축하해 임명하세요. 그렇죠. 가모스 시간 다 됐습니다.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as
Revelio.
friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
어디로 가야 되지 이제? 퀘스트 마법약 교실 마법 수업에 출석하기. 어디 거리가 뭐나? 어제 입력했는데 또 해야 돼? 뭐 또 하면 뭐 어때? 계속 하지 뭐. 네, 나중에 하자. 지금 급한 거 아니야 지금. 레벨이 올라갈수록 저게 더 달라지거든.
Revelio.
올라갈수록 달라져.
Maybe Orange or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make...
I saw an all about on Professor Sharp. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Revelio.
온 김에 죽고 하자.
I'm going to have my own telescope. I've already decided that Jupiter is my favorite planet.
어디지?
Although I suppose Saturn's got...
가무스 준비해야죠.
Revelio.
이 방에 돈은 없다.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
시작해라.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
수동 작업. 수작업이야.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
잠깐만, 좀 나와봐.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this
시끄러.
year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
흉의 실수 만났어?
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
먼저 새로운 걸 배우겠네. 제한.
Your potion should not be
Revelio.
접종견의 털.
prepared. Witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
뒤에 이쪽에서 만들어야 돼?
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
27초 30초. 에드루스 마법냐? 땡.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
와우.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
자수하는 게 좋을 거다.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
수업은 여기까지다.
I think
다음
each of us
수업은
has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
자, 일단은 가모스 잡고 합시다. 가모스 잡고 올게요. 자, 저는 호그와트 이어서 합니다. 퀘스트. 일단은 와가두에서 온 소녀. 스토리를 메인 퀘스트 밀도록 할게요. 세계 지도로 나와서 어떻게 가냐? 아이, 젠장. 아, 호그와트. 없다. 에이, 뛰어가야지 뭐. 지팡이도 지팡이도 못하는데. 너무한데. 아, 초반에는 뛰어다녀야 돼? 뚜벅이야? 젠장. 아, 이래서 초반이 싫어. 뚜벅이 싫어.
Revelio.
There's something in there.
매삼하일. 매삼하일.
I've heard that Isaac can do it.
아, 지팡이. 지팡이. 진짜. 열심히 뛰어야 돼. 새로운 장비가 있나? 없네요. 야, 500. 바로 쭉 직진은 하면 되는 거겠지? 못 가네? 아, 쉣. 설마. 줄로 넘어가야 돼? 독버섯은 저거 어디에 쓰는 거지? 쓰는 데가 없던데. 야, 뛰어가는 거 너무 싫어. 빨리 마법 지팡이 수업을 받아야 되는데. 야야야. 야, 여기. 아. 진짜. 저게 열려 있었네?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
아, 가다가 갑자기 보이길래. 가다가 갑자기 보이길래.
This looks intriguing.
응? 뭐야? 본물은 아닌데.
Revelio.
이거구나. 지식은 공유가 안 되네. 공유가 될 줄 알았는데 공유가 안 되네, 지식이. 좀 아쉬운데?
It is good to see you.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about
대화
you
내용은 정말
defending
많다.
Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
땡큐
Be on
네티.
your guard.
온 김에 보물 잠깐만.
Revelio. What's going on here?
안 되는구나.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
보물은 못 참지.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
이게 다네. 자, 됐고 낯선 일을
I don't
돕기.
have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I'm busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
So, the hut.
don't you? Well...
어떻게 해야 돼?
Put me right!
전투를 시간 내에 완료하긴 해.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna eat tight.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Levioso. Tell Rookwood to find me instead.
해치웠나?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
연구?
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
챌린지가 해금되었습니다.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
내가 알려드렸어야 하지 뭐니.
Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
다음 퀘스트.
Sir
새로운
Nicholas,
퀘스트.
our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
뭐지? 쟤는 뭐 하는 애지? 사라진 페이지 찾기. 이리로 가봅시다. 일단 호그와트에 있네. 저기서 뛰어가게 되겠구만. 그래서 진행이 상당히 빠르죠? 아, 근데 길이 너무 복잡해. 아, 비 온다. 뭐지? 2454.
Incendio.
뭐지?
What was that for?
뭐 하는 데지? 어? 아, 1. 이게 4인가?
Incendio.
잠깐만, 숫자가 이게 2? 근데 안만 봐도 이거 4인 것 같은데. 공간님 들어가세요.
I'm far too afraid of heights to fly on a broom. What? It's nothing to be ashamed of.
이게 4인가?
I see you boasting about the towers. The only reason I don't think them is to wear those uniforms. So fashionable. Do we really need to...
4고, 그러면 이게 2네? 된 거 아니야?
Can't wait till I'm old enough to
아닌가?
graduate. No more falling off
3.
for me.
응? 아, 1, 2, 3, 4네. 1, 2, 3, 4. 이게 4였네. 팅? 누가 팅이야? 아, 이게 2고 3, 1 3, 2 이게 3이고 이게 1이고 엥? 이런 건 처음인데? 아하. 이런 것도 있었어?
Revelio.
이런 것도 있었구나. 그러게? 신기한 거 하나 있네. 하인 축제의복? 아니, 가다가 보이길래 1회차 때는 이건 몰랐어.
What are you up to now?
아, 볼 것도 없나?
Revelio.
응? 아, 뚜껑을 좀 닫고 가자고? 괜찮아. 별거니까. 아, 자꾸 이런 게 눈에 들어오네. 아니야, 무시해. 무시해. 상자에 자꾸 눈 가면 안 돼.
Garrett, do you have a moment?
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
이런 애도 있었나?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
그리 멀리 가지 않는다고.
Wait.
빨리 가자.
How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe.
Revelio.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
빨리 오셔, 아저씨.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon.
나 못한 것
Roast
같은데.
beef. Rotten
했었나,
roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
물건을 잡을 수 없는데. 무슨 수프로 구해달래.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything.
Revelio.
이게 뭐 하는 애지?
Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast.
어? 나 이거 한 기억이 없는데.
Revelio.
이런 것도 있었어?
Our students
상한
will
거?
in the kitchen. Why do they want delicious food and want found themselves a bit peckish lately? Certainly makes rookie humans.
뭐 하는 데지? 집요정 씨는 데인가?
Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering
할매?
about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio. There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
그러게 처음 알았다 야.
It smells glorious in here. Revelio.
어디서 띵띵거리는데 어디 띵띵거리는가? 저기야? 여기 띵 아니야? 여기 아니야?
Revelio.
온 김에 찾고 가는 거야.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Fienke. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
목이 없는 활동?
You'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd
내용이
like to meet Sir Patrick
조금
myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
전투에서 10번 회피를 해야 된대.
Or so I recall.
누구는 못 본 건데? 추가된 건가 이게?
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
선물을?
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all.
힘줄하러
Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A fine night for revelry.
Revelio.
아, 이걸 이게 뭐 한다고?
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
아예 안 할 수는 없고 파밍을 아예 안 할 수는 없고 조금만 하자. 이게 그거야?
Revelio.
호그와트인데? 호그스미드?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
인가?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
고박들?
Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Revelio.
Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Accio.
You stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to
Revelio.
hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content. Revelio.
Why did I come back here?
Revelio.
이 안에서만 해야 되는 거야? 파란 거 맞춰야 되는 거 아닌가?
Revelio.
I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Revelio.
어떤 거지?
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
Revelio.
그래도 제한 시간 없는 게 다행이다.
Revelio.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not
뭔
too
소리지?
bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word
시체를
corpse.
단히 익숙할 거라고 생각하지 마.
Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
이게
I need those pages,
중간에
so I
스토리가
suppose I'd better
틀리구나.
meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
(10렙이다) 벌써. 그러면 일단 장비. 팔아야 되겠는데? 퀘스트로그. 이게 있어야 되는구나. 엑스펠리아르모스. 일단 이거 먼저. 에스페리아르모스. 여기였나? 여기였지.
Revelio.
여기 맞을 건데. 퀘스트. 인벤토리. 여기 아니었어?
Revelio.
아닌가? 어디였지? 잠긴 건 어쩔 수 없고. 아, 맞다. 루모스.
Lumos.
루모스가 있었어요. 아 진짜. 이제 생각났다. 루모스. 아이 왔다 갔다 하게 되네. 이거 맞을 건데. 응? 아닌가? 엥? 맞을 건데? 호그와트 리드인데.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
가자.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
어디가?
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
됐고, 경험치 많이 주네. 다음 퀘스트. 아, 가지를 에스페리아르무스. 아, 문방으로 가자. 어쩔 수 없다. 여기까지 온 김에 달콤한 인생님 감사합니다.